This is a 2011 Dodge Ram 1500, and we'll be replacing the front shock absorbers for the struts. So first thing you want to do in order to replace the front strut here is obviously remove the tire. This one had some different lug nuts on it, however, for the most part it's usually going to be number 19. Once you remove that, let's see this front strut right here, you'll be needing a number 18 for the top, as well as a number 13 for the bottom here, these two. So what I'm first going to do is remove these two down here. Once I do that, I'm just going to kind of pry this backwards like so, just so I can fit my impact gun in here. And with that impact gun, the number 18, I'm going to remove this nut, and the strut will just drop down. Once we drop that down, we'll install the new one. So let's get those two at the bottom removed, and then we'll work this top one so it falls. So now that the front strut's removed, the spring is pretty much just going to be held in place there with the upper and lower control arms. So no need to remove the whole thing like a normal front strut. Pretty much the easiest struts you'll ever replace. So now with my new strut here, I'm going to slide it in, making sure that it goes into the top. Would be easier with my hands. So now it's in the top, I'm going to just place the nut on there and then bolt down the 13 millimeters to the bottom, and then we'll get to the next step. So I've gone ahead and tightened the two 13 millimeter bolts down here at the bottom in place here, and as you can see here, the top portion of the strut here will not fit with my little rubber grommet washer or whatever. So because of that, what we're going to have to do is lower the vehicle and put a jack under it to simulate the vehicle being on the ground so that this will raise up, and then we'll tighten this down. So I'm going to lower the vehicle, put a jack directly underneath here, raise it up, which will cause the control arms to go up, and the strut right here with the threads and the group right here go up as well, and then we'll tighten this down. So let's bring the vehicle down and get back on. So I've positioned my jack beneath the strut itself and basically compressed the spring here, the coils here, enough to where I can go ahead and thread this nut in with my little buffer here as well as my washer. So now with my impact gun, I'm going to hit it down and pretty much take off the tension from the bottom of the jack, bring it back up, put the tire back on, and be done. So let's go ahead and get this down and we'll be finished.